I did it! I fucking did it! Okay, bitch. Hello and welcome back to a new video on Rachel's World. How you doing? So on this week's video is actually going to be a hair video, and the hair that I'm about to install today is going to be from an Amazon company called Gurvey Hair. If I'm saying the name wrong, I apologize, but they sent me a 13 by 4 foot lace frontal wig. It's 24 inches, and right now I'm showing you all the goodies that came inside of it. It came with the wig cap, as you saw, and a lace melting band. So right now I'm just unpacking the hair from the package, and I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the best wigs I have seen on Amazon so far. I mean, just look at the lace. Well, you can't really see it that well, but wait, there you go. But the lace, it looks really good. It's pre-plucked. It's 24 inches. It has 3 combs on the inside, 2 on the sides, 1 at the bottom, and it's really beautiful. And I can't wait for y'all to see me install it. So nothing long ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, starting off, we are going to be doing the wig preparation first, so I can get that out the way so I don't got to worry about that later. So as you see, I put the wig on my wig head, and now I'm just slicking the hair back in the hairline, so when it's actually time for me to install the hair, I don't have hair sticking through the little holes on the sides, making it difficult. So I'm just slicking it back, and then in a minute you're going to see me take my hot comb and just brushing all the hair back so it just stays in place. And then later on you're going to see me use hairspray just to hold it in place until I'm ready to use the wig. Okay, next step is actually me braiding down my hair. So as you see, I am wetting my hair because I had washed it the night before and I just let it air dry by itself. But now I am going in, I'm re-wetting my hair so I can get ready to blow it out with my blow dryer and then braid it down. I'm putting oil in my hair. The oil I use is peppermint oil mixed with black castor oil, and I just put it in my scalp and then put it along my hairline so it can promote hair growth while also keeping my hair moisturized so my hair isn't dry and itchy under my wigs. Okay, just a minute ago you saw me putting in the chai silk infusion hair treatment so I can use it as a heat protectant so my hair doesn't get damaged from blow drying my hair. And then you're going to see me take a rat tail comb and I divide my hair into 4 sections when I blow dry my hair, because I realize if I don't divide my hair into 4 sections, it makes it really hard for me to blow it out as straight as I possibly can. So I make 4 sections, 2 in the front and 2 in the back, and then I start in the back and then I work my way to the front, blow drying my hair. Okay, now I am getting ready to braid down my hair. And if y'all don't remember from my, I don't know if it was maybe my second vlog or my third vlog, when I did my when I installed that curly wig that I had, I told y'all that I don't know how to braid down hair. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's still low-key a struggle for me, but I'm going to do the same flat twist braid down that I did in that last video. I'm gonna do it right here for y'all, and I'm not gonna lie, the end result, it could have been better, but for the sake of it just being a wig, it's just gonna have to do. now that I have all of my braids down, I'm going to take bobby pins, and I'm going to take the 2 braids at the top. I'm going to pin those 2 together with 2 bobby pins, and then the 2 braids that's on the bottom of those 2 top braids, I'm going to pin those 2 down with 2 bobby pins. So so it's not that hard for me to pin them down, and so they're much secure, because the last time I did them, I only used 2 bobby pins to pin all 4 of them down, and those bobby pins did not stay in place. So I'm just going to take 2 sets of bobby pins for 2 sets of braids, as you can see, and that's how it looks at the very end. I'm not gonna lie, now that looking at the braids, they kind of do look neat. But now I'm going in with edge control, and I'm just laying all of my baby hairs back so they do not get stuck by the glue when it's time to actually put the glue on my hairline. Okay, now it is ball cap time. So I am putting the stocking cap on my head. As you can see, I am definitely a goofball. But I'm putting the stocking cap on my head, and I'm going to take some scissors and I'm going to cut holes, like tiny holes, into my ears, and I'm going to take my ears out so I can lay the the wig cap on my forehead, and so my ears don't get stuck under, because I'm not gonna lie, that's low-key kind of painful when you don't cut the ears. And now I'm taking the Ebin New York Wonder Lace Bond Adhesive Spray, and I'm going to spray that all over my hairline from ear to ear. And make sure when you do this part, when you get close to the ears, make sure you actually like rub it in, because sometimes the lace won't seep all the way through the lace, and it will just stay on the actual wig cap, but it won't make it down to the skin. So make sure as you're spraying, you're rubbing it into your hairline like I'm doing right now. And now I'm taking my blow dryer and I'm putting it all the way on cool. Make sure it's on cool, not on hot. Very much cool. But I'm using my blow dryer, and I'm using a rat tail comb, and I'm smoothing the spray into the hairline, which is going to end up melting the wig cap, especially on the sides. Make sure you do that on the sides so it can actually stick to your hairline. Also, when you're doing this step, when you use the rat tail comb, go in an upward motion. Start from where the wig cap ends and go all the way up in motion with the rat tail comb and the hair dryer. Go in upward motion. Now I'm going in with my contour palette and I'm taking the darkest shade out of it, and I'm going to put that all over the hairline and basically all over the wig cap from ear to ear. Now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut off all the excess wig cap that I don't need. And as I'm cutting, I'm pulling the wig cap up so I can see where the glue actually starts, so I'm not cutting off too much. And I'm cutting off little snippets like as I go so I can have a cleaner looking bald cap. Now, here's a tip for new beginners. If you realize that, like, as you're cutting, that there is space where there isn't any glue, take your lace spray and your rat tail comb, spray a little bit of lace spray onto the rat tail comb, and then just kind of like paint it onto the wig cap, and then take your blow dryer on cool and go downward so the wig cap can lay back down so it looks seamless. Now I'm taking my hand sanitizer, which has alcohol in it. Okay, remember that. But I'm taking my hand sanitizer, which has alcohol, and I'm going to take a cotton round and I'm going to apply that all over my forehead to get the excess makeup and glue and spray off so it can be a clean. So when it's time for me to add the lace glue, it's a clean surface so it can actually stick the wig down. Okay, now it is wig install time. So I'm going to go ahead and take my wig off of the wig stand, and I'm going to put it onto my head so I can fit it to size. I'm sorry, I can't speak, but I'm going to fit it to the size of my head. And remember, when some of these wigs, they do come a little bit big, so don't forget the clips at the back. Make sure you tighten the clips so it fits to your head. And as you're seeing right now, I'm cutting off that lace that's at the bottom of the wig because I don't like how that lace feels. It rubs against my neck and it makes me feel itchy. So I just go ahead and take that off. And now I am putting on the wig to my head. Also, don't forget to cut the ear tab, because sometimes these wigs, the lace be a little bit too large and it goes over the ear. So don't forget to actually measure out where your ear starts and cut the lace around your ear, so the wig can lay not on your ear but before your ear, if that makes sense. But yeah. Now, that contour palette that I use to put the powder onto my wig cap, you're going to use that same powder and put it onto the waist of the wig. Sometimes I use powder, sometimes I use liquid. When I use liquid, I will use my foundation shade, and then I will spray Got2b spray onto it and then blow it dry, so the liquid makeup doesn't seep through the hair. But I didn't feel like doing that today because I just seemed like a lot of work and I was looking on a time crunch, so I just used powder. Okay, now for the glue. The glue I'm using today is the Ebin New York Wonder Lace Adhesive Glue, and it's in the active version. To be honest, I don't really like this glue. I've been using this glue for a couple of months now, and sometimes it holds my wigs down for a good couple of days, and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm up for recommendations on different glue. I've tried Bolt Hold. I'm actually allergic to Bolt Hold. The last time I used it, it gave me a very bad rash, so I can't use that no more. I haven't tried Ghost Bond. Maybe I will try it soon, but if y'all have any other recommendations for glue that I could use, please drop it down in the comments, because I would love to find a different glue. But I do 2 layers of glue. The first layer of glue, I do a very, very thin layer just to lay down the wig cap some more, and then I let it sit for 10 minutes, and then after the 10 minutes you'll see me go in with a second layer of glue.
Two very boring minutes later.
Okay, now after I do that second layer of glue, I wait until that layer completely dries clear. And as you're seeing, I'm laying the lace down. As you're laying the lace down, you kind of have to pull the wig so it can lay in the place that you want it to be, because if you just lay it exactly where it's supposed to lay, it might be a little bit farther back than where you want it. I'm not gonna lie. So I pull it a little bit just so it can be extra secure, and then I just press it down with my fingers, and then I'm gonna take my lace melting band and I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna leave it on for about 15 to 20 minutes.
"20 minutes later."
Okay, now after those 20 minutes of the lace melting, I'm going to, as you see, I'm taking off the wig band. And when it comes to cutting like the lace, I cut in 3 sections. So in a minute, you're going to see me cut a slit on my right side and a slit on the left side of my temple. And I'm going to take razors, the little razors that you get at like the beauty supply store for like 99 cents. And I'm going to cut the lace along the hairline. And the same way I do the wig cap, by flipping it up and going like cutting along the hairline where the glue is, I do the same thing with the lace. So I'm not cutting too much off. Now, at this point, I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated because, like I told you before, the glue that I use, sometimes it does not work on certain wigs. And as you can see right now, as I'm cutting, I can see that the whole part of my left side that I literally just glued down, that whole side, when I cut it, it flipped up. So that just proves that Ebin New York lace glue sometimes it does not work. So just be careful with the different brands of glue that you use, because sometimes, depending on like your skin sensitivity or how oily your skin is, some glues may not work. So you just gotta test around and see which type of glues may work for you. Okay, now on to my favorite part of these installs, the baby hairs. So I am now about to take with my rat tail comb or like a rat tail edge brush, whatever, you're gonna carve out a little piece of hair from the hairline, like doing like a little mini C direction, but you're gonna carve out a little piece to take hair out for your baby hairs. And in a minute you're gonna see me take some tweezers, and I'm gonna lightly do some plucking in that area so it doesn't look so bulky. Okay, now I am applying more wax stick onto the hairline so that hair can stay away from the baby hairs. So I'm using the wax stick, I'm slicking the hair back, and then I'm going to take my hot comb and really like slick it back. And then with the hot comb also, you're going to run it through the baby hairs so the baby hairs can stay straight. Side note, be careful when you use the hot comb because it can get very, very dangerous. Trust me, while filming this video, I think I burned the top of my ears probably like 3 or 4 times each. So be careful when you use the either hot comb, flat iron, whatever hot styling tool. If you don't have like mini gloves that's designed specifically for styling tools, just be very light to touch when you touch these hot items. Okay, now I'm going back in with the Ebin Wonder Lace spray, and I'm spraying my hairline again so I can get rid of that white cast and so that the hair can really, really melt into my skin. And like I said before, with their actual lace glue, since that didn't work, I know for a fact that using the spray, and especially this spray, because this spray is made specifically for sensitive skin types, so I know for a fact that it's going to actually stick my hair into place. So even though I was mad about the glue, I'm not completely mad anymore. And now I am placing my wig band back onto my hairline, and I'm going to keep that on there for give or take maybe 15 to 20 minutes again, just so it can hold it into place and so it can hold the baby hairs into place.
A little later.
Okay, now that my hair is dry, I am now taking the wig band off, and I still see a little bit of like little stickiness and a white cast, but it's okay. It's gonna dry by itself, so I'm not really worried about it. And now I am cutting the baby hairs to the size that I want, and I'm going to start making them out into the little swoops. Now for the swoops, I do use a little mini flat iron. Once again, be careful when using these because these get really, really hot and you can burn your forehead. But I take the mini flat iron and I flip the curls upwards. So I flip them not clockwise but counterclockwise going up. And then in a minute, you'll see me take my mousse and actually mold them into place. Okay, now I'm taking my clear Got2b glue in the back bottle and I'm just putting a little bit onto the baby hairs so it can stick into place, and so it gives it like low-key like a glossy sheen, because I like when my baby hairs look glossy. So I'm putting a little bit of that, and I'm taking the comb side of my edge control brush and I'm just smoothing it in. And then I'm going to take my silk scarf and I'm going to place it over my baby hairs just to like mold it and keep it down into place until I'm ready to take it off. Okay, last part of the video. I can't believe we've already made it to the end, but yay. So I'm taking my hair down from the little clip I had and I'm going to make my part. So at first I was going, as you saw earlier, I was planning on doing a side part, but I decided now to do a middle part. So I'm going to take my rat tail and I go along my nose. So I go from the button part of my nose and I go up all the way up until I reach the hairline and I make my part through there. And now I'm taking my comb just to separate the hair into 2 sections, and then I'm going to take my wax stick and my hot comb again and just make it as smooth and as flat as possible. Okay, now I'm going back in with my powder contour again. Okay, I use it a lot of times in this video, but I'm going back in with my powder contour again, and I'm putting onto my part so my part can match my actual skin color. And then I'm going to take some the Kiss Quick Color Root Touch Up, and I'm going to take my rat tail comb. I'm going to put it over the part so it's covering it, and I'm going to spray the root touch up onto my hair, so when I take the rat tail off, my part is clean and crisp. Okay, now for the moment of truth as I take off the lace band. Look at them baby hairs. Look at them. Okay, waves don't swim. You can't tell me nothing, baby. Okay, at this point, I'm literally just feeling myself. I have nothing else to say. I'm just feeling myself because I feel good. You know how some people, they go through like seasonal depression when they don't have their hair done? That's how I feel when I don't have my hair done. So when I finish having my hair done, I feel like the baddest bitch on the earth. But I'm about to go back in with my powder one more time, just around the lace and my edges, so it looks blended in. So I'm just like dabbing it into my hairline. All right, we are at the end of the video. So I just want to say thank you. If you watched all the way from beginning to end, I thank you for your support. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time that I do another video. And I will see y'all in my next video.